Welcome back to MysteryHQ. In this video, I'm unlocking the Relativity Animated Dark Ops calling card Solo in Black Ops 7 Zombies. To earn this calling card, you need to complete the Paradox Junction main quest in under 1 hour. So I'm not going to heavily edit my guide. Instead, you will see the full run with me explaining the important steps and decisions I made so you can easily follow the same strategy in your own attempt. Before we start, there are a few recommendations for your setup. First, start your game using the Voyak assault rifle with the attachments you are seeing on the screen right now. Or you can simply copy the build code. Use Energy Mine as your field upgrade and make sure you start with decoys and combat axes. I also turned on the setting called High Contrast Mode, and this allows you to see zombies through walls and from distance much better. Finally, on screen you can see the perk augments I'm using along with the augments for Energy Mine, Frenzied Guard and Brain Rot. Once you spawn in, the first thing you should do is to activate the Rampage Inducer. After that, set the Doomsday clock so it displays 115. To do that, align the white hand on 1 and the red hand on 3, just like you see here in the footage. Now during the first 5 or 6 rounds, there are several things you want to work on at the same time. The most important one is locating which mannequin, cyst and wall emit the strange sound you are hearing right now, because those indicate the locations needed for the Sundergat parts. While you are searching for those, also grab the key from behind the yellow house and the vial from upstairs. As you move around the map, you can also stop at cyst and fill them, since they sometimes can reward you with free perks. But if the cyst that contains the Sundergat barrel is in the playable area, make sure you prioritize filling that one. In my run, it wasn't in this spawn area. Also, before the first dog round, move over to the greenhouse, check the possible spawn locations there, and make sure to fill your vial with acid from the sink. Now, if none of the mannequins, cysts or walls are emitting the sound, don't worry, the run is still completely manageable. You can use the acid 3 times, and luckily there are only 3 mannequins in Trinity Avenue, so you just have to split on each of those and you will get the part eventually. Also, the wall you need to destroy might be there, just like the cyst. But we will deal with those later, as you will see in the footage. Okay, so once the dog round ends, pick up the free loot that drops from the sky as a reward for setting the Doomsday clock to 115. After that, move the truck, destroy the correct wall using the grenade launcher on your weapon, and spill the acid on the correct mannequin. With that done, you can now unlock the Pack-a-Punch. To speed this part up, here's what I recommend doing. For the first 2 smoke charges, use decoys so you won't skip the run by accidentally killing any normal zombies, and you can just focus on killing the yellow zombies. But for the next 2 smokes, deploy the energy mine close to the pack punch and immediately start moving towards the yellow house to collect the sealant for the Blundergat. You can shoot the last 2 smoke charges from the distance and the energy mine will clear the zombies instead of you. And also, before we would move on, don't forget to grab the swing seat from the yellow house's backyard. Once you are back in the present, grab the Blundergat parts, but don't build it just yet. If, like in my run, the seized with the barrel is in Trinity Avenue, you can collect it on run 7 or 8. Also on round 8, complete the RCXD step to open the garage and grab the chalk. Then, still on round 8, put brain rot on your assault rifle and start the swing cutscene with the twins. While this cutscene is playing, take the opportunity to be at the Blundergat and also set the doomsday clock to 0, meaning both hands should be aligned on 0. Now we are going to start doing multiple steps at the same time. Once the cutscene ends, pick up the seat from the garage, then finish the round in the greenhouse's backyard. Also, switch your field rate to Frenzied Guard. Ideally, you should do this earlier, right after unlocking Pack-a-Punch. I just forgot to do that in my run. Now you have to stay in the backyard during round 9, and even if only one zombie is left, don't leave the area, because you need to stay here for at least 1 minute and wait for the piano teacher to spawn. Once she appears, don't do that what I did in the video. Just don't shoot her immediately. She will stay in the backyard for a while, not following you, so you can just go around the map and check if there are a fire tornado nearby. If there's a tornado, lead the zombie over to the truck so you can start the Blundergat upgrade step. Only after completing that, or if there's no tornado, you should shoot the piano teacher with your brain rot weapon. The first shot will instantly turn her and she will run to the piano. Once she reaches the piano, you have to time travel. At this point also make sure you buy that perception, mule kick and also juggernaut. Then head to Trinity Avenue, plant the tree, and on round 10 fill it using the Blundergat. I also strongly recommend pack punching the Blundergat at least once, and if Frenzied Guard is ready, activate it to complete this step much faster. Okay, so once all of that is done, make sure you have Wisp T, but don't kill any zombie just yet, you have to time travel. If Wisp T happens to be in the present timeline, that's even better. Now in the present, kill a zombie while you have the perk so Wisp T activates, then you have to shoot the goggle near Pack-a-Punch to knock it down and let the Wisp to pick it up. After that, throw combat axes at the tree to collect wood pieces. While you are in this area, you also have to start checking the music notes. You will need to memorize the notes and how many times they blink, because they must be activated in order from 1 to 8. This step can take a little time. In my run it took me around 3 minutes to complete. My advice here is to save one zombie, move around the map very fast and check every location and just really try to memorize the notes. Then when you find the correct one that's coming in your order, just interact with it immediately and run to the next one if you know where it is, if not just keep looking. And while you are checking the notes, make sure you grab the headset as well, which is why having that perception at this point is a must. As you can see in my run, the run right after completing the music notes was a dog run, which gives a free time travel. Once you are in the past, there are a few things you have to do. First, place the wood inside the fireplace and ignite it using molotovs in the yellow house. Next, interact with the piano and enter the code 867556535. After that, interact with the toy box and place the goggles and the headset inside. Once all these steps are done, simply survive the round and time travel back to the present, but still on the same round. Back in the present, you have to shoot 3 floating zombies outside the map and then find and place the ball on top of the X in the greenhouse's backyard. With all of that completed, you are now ready to start the minigames. But before you would time travel and do the minigames, you have to stay in the present for a while. Over the next 3 runs, you need to complete the fire tornado steps so you can build the Sundergat. Okay, it's me again. Just to give a little heads up, before you time travel back to the past to place the Sundergat inside the truck, make sure you stand on the X in Trinity Avenue. I actually forgot to do that in my run, and it cost me some extra time traveling, so just don't forget to do that step. Okay, so once you have the Sundergat and you are back in the past timeline, your next objective is to complete all 3 minigames. Doing this reveals the instruments which you need to fill with souls using the Sundergat, escorting each one to its correct location. So over the next few minutes you will see me completing all 3 of these in one go. Once all the instruments are in their correct locations, the only thing left before the boss fight is to finish your setup and shoot the red hand on the doomsday clock while time traveling. Over the next 10 minutes or so, you will see me preparing for the final fight. My goal here is to get a purple rarity assault rifle, upgraded to Pack-a-Punch tier 3, along with Casimir grenades, full armor and as many perks as possible. If you are still in the present timeline, you can also destroy Cyst for a chance at free perks. But if you have plenty of gobblegums, you can actually save a lot of time here. Using things like a perkaholic, armor getting or a gift card can easily cut 10 to 15 minutes of the run. In this video though, I wanted to show the no gobblegum approach. The only one I end up using is a max ammo during the boss fight, but you will see that later. So if you follow the same strategy up to this point, but if you decide to use strong gobblegums during your setup, you can finish the run significantly faster than my time. But now I'm going to go silent again, and will explain the boss fight when we reach that part. But keep in mind the latest time you should go into the boss fight is around 40 minutes. Okay, so during the boss fight there are 3 phases and each one follows the same basic structure. First, you clear the instruments, then you defend the instruments, and finally you damage the boss. In the first phase, you simply need to kill zombies near the cyst to remove the goo covering the instruments. Once all 3 are cleared, you will have to defend them one by one. During these defense sections, my general recommendation is to throw molotovs and kill the zombies with your assault rifle, and if things start getting hectic, use Casimirs to control the area. In later phases though, make sure you only throw a Casimir after killing a mimic, otherwise the mimic can destroy and okay, it's going to destroy your equipment. But once the defense finished, you can start damaging the boss. The assault rifle works very well here, but you still need to manage the zombies and in later phases the fire tornadoes. In the second phase, you will need to kill the yellow zombies coming out of the smoke, similar to the step used when we unlocked Pack-a-Punch. For one of these areas, I simply started this step and threw a Casimir, which pulled in all the zombies while I started doing another one. But after clearing the instruments, the phase continues the same way as before. Okay, and in the final phase, you will need to lead the tormented zombies towards the instruments. The easiest method here is staying in the back areas of Trinity Avenue, the greenhouse and the yellow house. The tormented zombie will naturally walk towards you, and when it gets close enough, you can just kill it to clear the infestation. This is the fastest and safest way to complete this step without risking the zombie being killed accidentally. Just make sure you steal protected while it's moving towards you if you see zombies nearby. And okay, yes, here I accidentally activated the Disciple injection. Also, one last tip, you will notice that I keep throwing molotovs near the fire tornadoes. That's because the tornado can't cross the flames, which is kinda stupid, but it can't, and that makes controlling the area very easy. So in the end, this run took me 55 minutes to complete. But like I mentioned earlier, with strong double guns and the same strategy, you can realistically bring that down to around 40 minutes or so. But as long as you finish the main quest under an hour, you will unlock this animated Relativity Dark Ops calling card, which is taken straight from the intro cutscene. Well, that's pretty much everything for this video. If this guide helped you out with your run, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Black Ops 7 Zombies content. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching to the very end, and I will see you in my next video.